To answer them with me, I have someone truly inspiring, Priyam Gupta, with over 50 million plus organic impressions. She has been featured by She the People, The Better India, and also helped countless brands grow, all without spending a single rupee on ads.
Everybody was talking about the girl. Nobody was talking about her mother, who was standing like right next to her in all her pictures, right?
Okay.
So I just took her story. I talked about the mother. Because of her, the girl was able to like win the competition, and that post went viral.
What is life really look like as a business owner?
It's extremely lonely, bro.
True.
Yesterday, I finished work at 1 a.m. I closed my laptop and then I looked around. There's nobody. Who will you talk to? So I have this very beautiful quote that's in my bedroom also, which says
Okay.
that if your dreams don't scare you enough, they are not big enough.
Sahi
So I
baat hai.
feel like
If a college student or a working professional want to build their own brand, from where they can start? How did AI change content creation? Is it easier or tougher?
take extra money, but don't use ChatGPT. And use your brain a little bit is what I would say. But I feel like what has worked for me is LinkedIn. LinkedIn has some of the best people in the world. It can literally get you connected to somebody who's sitting in Canada or the US or the UAE while you're sitting in a small town in India. When Shah Rukh Khan started out, people must have told him that, what the hell are you doing?
Success, money, everything fall back to you at the right time.
A lot of people will come and tell you, hey, what are you dreaming? This is not possible. You come from a small town. How will you even go there? It's fine. Let them talk.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the another exciting episode. I am Hrudayesh. Today's episode is really special, not just because of the topic, but because of you, the community. Every question we will ask today has been received directly from all our amazing network. And to answer them with me, I have someone truly inspiring, Priyam Gupta. Priyam is a biotechnology engineer turned viral content strategist with over 50 million plus organic impressions across all social platforms. She has been featured by She the People, The Better India, and also helped countless brands grow, all without spending a single rupee on ads. She's a LinkedIn writer, freelance marketer, and someone who believes deeply in the power of learning and growing, right? Priyam, thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing?
Hey, thanks for this amazing introduction, Pradesh. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm truly great, Priyam. Thanks for asking. Before we dive in, can you give us a little bit intro of yourself?
Sure. So, hi everyone. I'm Priyam. I'm a writer by profession and by passion. I'm a biotech engineer. I've studied engineering, but later in life I realized that I always wanted to be a writer. So I kind of took that leap of faith. And luckily today I get to work with LinkedIn founders. I work with creators on Instagram, and I help them grow their accounts. I help them go viral, and generate leads out of them. That's pretty much I do.
All right, let's jump straight into the questions sent by a viewer. So, Priyam, these are all the questions that I received from my network. Okay. First question is, I want to leave my job and start freelancing. Should I do it without any backup? What's your take on this?
Very good question. So to give a little background on this, I worked with the corporates for like 5 years of my life. I worked as a writer and then as an assistant manager with different, well-known brands. But when I started freelancing, it was a leap of faith. I did not have a backup. I did not have, runway for even a month. But because of, unfortunate circumstances, I had to quit. Was it tough? Yes, because when you don't have any runway and you're living in a city like Bangalore, even making rent is very difficult. You don't have a source of income. But I had no choice, so I had to take that leap of faith, and I started freelancing right away. I feel like maybe I got lucky in some places, but maybe on some days it was very difficult when I didn't know when the next paycheck would come or how it would come from, right? So if anybody wants to start freelancing and they want to quit their job for it, I would say don't do it. Because while I did it, but it's extremely tough. it will take a toll on your mental health. It will take a toll on your life in general. So if you want to kind of plan it and go about it, I would recommend that at least have like a runway for 2 to 3 months and then quit your job and start your freelancing journey, because then even if you don't make it, you can still keep working towards bringing clients. So yeah, that would be my suggestion.
Okay. I mean, doing our 9 to 5 jobs is fine, but most of them we don't know how to manage that. After 9 to 5, we have one more 5 to 9. How can we make that productive?
So this is for people who are working in a corporate job?
True.
Correct.
Yes.
So I feel like the best thing to do is to upskill. So maybe take up a course or like पहले तो decide what you like to do, या फिर
Okay.
5 years down the line, what do you want to do, right? And depending on that, pick up a skill and maybe find a course on YouTube or find a course on Coursera. There are a lot of platforms available. At least spend at least 1 hour upskilling every day, learning something new. I think that really helps. Apart from that, I feel the best way to learn is to do it. So if you want to learn to write, if you want to learn to code, if you want to learn to make a website, maybe start making a website. So maybe kind of devote a few hours every day to upskilling or to go ahead in life, because maybe your 9 to 5 is for your survival, which is for today, but your 5 to 9 needs to be about tomorrow, you want to get better at. So I would recommend just figure out what you like and start doing it. I think it's as easy as that.
But yeah, most of the people, they just addicted to their phones, to their mobiles. Just a dumb scrolling, you can call it as. If we avoid that, then we can able to realistically see the things clearly, where we are spending our time. Also, how do I find my first clients as a freelancer?
Depends on the niche, like what you're targeting.
Okay.
I can talk about myself as a writer, how I found my first clients. So I would say the best thing to do is to look in your inside circle. For example, if I want to start freelancing today, right? For me to go out and pitch to people who do not know me is slightly tougher. But if I reach out to people who already know me, is easier, because they already know me, they have that trust on me, and when I pitch to them, it's coming from a place of trust, it's coming from a place of familiarity, right? So for me, when I started freelancing, I think the first set of people that I kind of reached out to were the people who I had worked with before, maybe in my corporate job. That was one. Second, maybe people in my circle, maybe my family and friends. And maybe just putting it out there that you're looking for projects and you're happy to take it. I feel like a lot of times we do not want to talk about it a lot because maybe we feel humiliated by it, or maybe we feel like oh my god, what will people think? But to be honest, people will think what they want to think. You can't really help that. So just put yourself out there and just reach out to people that you've already worked with. Maybe start out content on LinkedIn. I feel like LinkedIn can be a great source of lead generation even in the initial days. If you just start writing, just putting your thoughts out there, eventually it will help you, in the long game.
Okay. Also, just imagine if I have an app. I mean, if I developed any app, okay, how to promote that?
Okay. What kind of app are we talking about?
Medical.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel, beat anything at this point, organic content marketing works the best. Paid ads are great, but if you've developed something from scratch and you do not have the budget to kind of promote it, I feel like start talking about it. Focus on personal branding. I feel like personal branding, and by personal branding I mean just talking about your journey. How did you build the app, right? Or maybe just recording that journey. Day 1 of building an app, day 2 of building an app, day 3 of building an app. Maybe just start putting out videos on Instagram of it and start talking about it like a series on LinkedIn. I feel like that works the best. Yeah.
LinkedIn and then Instagram. If we want to take our app to people.
Definitely. Because when people know your journey, right, they will even be excited to see the outcome, to kind of try it.
Okay. Which platforms are the best to find clients? How easy, how hard it is?
It's not tough. Even though it may seem like that when you start out. When I had started out, I always felt like, why will anybody come to me, right? Why will a client pick me. But the point is, you need to have that confidence. You need to know that, tell yourself you are the best every day. That's what I do. Like whenever I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is play that Bollywood song. I'm the best. Because you need to have that confidence that you are the best. Unless you believe it, nobody is going to believe it. So that is one. I feel like have confidence in yourself. Coming back to the platforms, you asked about the platforms that are best for finding freelance clients. I have worked with many platforms. I have worked with Upwork, I've worked with Fiverr, I have worked with this platform called Feed Coyote. But I feel like what has worked for me is LinkedIn and Instagram for that matter. I feel like you don't even need to, directly reach out to clients. You can just start putting yourself out there. You can just start sharing your story. You can just start talking about pain points of people in whatever industry you want to find clients in. People will come to you, LinkedIn has some of the best people in the world. It can literally get you connected to somebody who's sitting in Canada or the US or the UAE while you're sitting in a small town in India. I mean, what's better than that?
Okay. Yeah. Also, you have mentioned one term called organic marketing, right?
Yeah.
Can you break it down for us in simple terms? What it is?
It's very simple. So, organic marketing, paid marketing. Paid marketing is anything that involves money. So, if you're running ads or something, if you're sponsoring you're boosting a post, that's paid marketing. Organic marketing is basically you're putting your content out and you are making it go viral by you kind of, knowing the algorithm more. You're kind of reaching out to people and they are buying your product or service. That's organic marketing.
Okay. You call yourself as a viral marketer. How do you approach an idea before writing? Any mental frameworks that helps in storytelling?
I call myself a viral marketer because I feel like I know how to, take any content viral. So for example, there's a post on LinkedIn that you want to, and it's not like, I know a trick or something. It's just that you have to kind of crack what's working on LinkedIn or on Instagram and then kind of just mold your content around it, right? So I feel like because of practice, because of writing the number of posts that I have by now, I feel like I've just been able to crack that, and that's why I call myself a viral marketer. What was your second question?
Any mental framework that you structure yourself in storytelling?
I feel like it's very simple. Whenever I write a piece of content, I only ask myself one question: if this piece of content came on my profile, would I share it? If I would not share it, I will not write it also.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you just need to ask yourself that question.
Okay. Any simple formula. If I want to convey any story with a set of people, some 1,000 or 10,000 people, right? How can I frame that content?
See, it depends on the platform. I'll give you an example of Instagram, right? So on Instagram, at this point, I feel anything that's under 1 minute, a reel that's under 1 minute works the best. Second is if the hook is great. If the hook is something that can make you stop, that's great. And if by the end of it, you've made people feel something, if you've made them relate to it, or if you've made them share it with their friends or family or whatever, that's great. So I feel like if you're ticking these 3 pointers, you're good to go.
Okay. How we can hook them up within 10 seconds, first 10 seconds?
So you can do it by many ways. Just for example, you can hold something very bright on the screen. So if you're scrolling, right, if you see something very bright, you'll stop. The visual hook. Or you can say something very controversial, like don't ever go to this island, something like that. So if you say something very controversial, people will stop and listen to you, like why should I not go here? And then you can talk about your content. So it can be anything. And I don't think there is any framework here. You can just use your basic psychology and be like, if I say this, will people stop at it? That's all.
Is there a trick to going viral on LinkedIn and Instagram?
I don't think so. If there was, everybody would know it. I don't think there is any trick. I feel like just talk about things that people would find interesting, relatable, or it would help them in some way or the other. I think that's just something that works. And it's also a little platform specific. I think on Instagram, anything that's shareable works really well, has more chances of going viral. On LinkedIn, anything that's more related to a professional network or like a personal story, that works really well and has the potential to go viral. So recently, I think on LinkedIn, I had written a post about how this girl won a chess competition, but
Okay.
everybody was talking about the girl. Nobody was talking about her mother, who was standing like right next to her in all her pictures, right?
Okay.
So I just took her story. I talked about the mother, of how her journey panned out, how she helped. Because of her, the girl was able to like win the competition, and that post went viral because it talked about a personal story. So I feel like, yeah, just write with your heart is what I would say works.
Also, I would like to ask one more thing here. Just imagine two content creators. Okay, the one who generally create contents on the education. I mean, any useful stuff, any valuable info, right? But on the other hand, the second content creator, he generally used to capture the random pictures wherever he travels. I mean, he daily vlogs, not any valuable info, okay, but daily vlogs, but completely shiny, colorful, okay. But I mean, the first content creator, he already building some valuable stuff, but all the viewers, all the subscribers, the count is comparatively low when compared to these some shiny content who creates there. Yeah, why?
Okay, that's a very good question. I'll give you an example. So, for example, on Instagram, there is a creator called Sarthak Ahuja. Okay, he talks a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, he talks a lot about business and finance and all of that. His reels don't have anything. He's just sitting, he's talking, and there's captions. Nothing. There's no editing, no visuals, nothing. So initially, when he started, he was literally going against the Instagram algorithm. There are no visuals, nothing shiny, no hooks, nothing. But today, he has like millions of followers. He has the best of audiences. He gets invited to every event there is. And yeah, I think even I follow him, and most of us follow him because of his content, because I know that if I watch a reel from his profile, I'm going to learn something new, right?
Okay.
That is the kind of impression I have of him. Now, when I come to a second creator, whoever it is, who posts like flashy pictures, shiny pictures, whatever it is, and does not really cater to like a value audience, okay, fine, you might have like a lot of followers or whatever, but what is the kind of audience that you're gathering, right? That also matters at the end of the day. If I'm a brand and I want to collaborate with you, and if I want to collaborate with one of you, who am I going to collaborate with? And who am I going to pay more? That's what we need to ask at the end of the day.
Okay. I mean, also the subscribers, the viewers, I mean, why they show interest towards this shiny content when compared to this valuable content?
Because there are all kinds of people.
Okay.
India is a diverse country. We have all kinds of people. So be it, tutorials on how you can fill water in a bottle, to be tutorials on how to make a website. We have every kind of audience. You just have to find your audience.
It's okay. The thing is, just do your work.
Yeah, that's all.
Just leave about all the stuff. Just do your work.
Yeah.
How do you manage personal relationships while building a career in content creation? Is work-life balance a major thing?
So it's a little, I would say this might seem a little controversial, but I don't think work-life balance exists, especially if you run your own business or if you're doing something of your own. Because I have taken work calls, I have worked from almost everywhere. Like while I'm traveling, I'm at the airport, if I'm at home, if I'm anywhere. I think at this point, when I know that the entire business runs because of me, I cannot have the luxury of being like, yeah, theek hai, I'll see it later. There are clients who I am answerable to. There are people who I'm answerable to. I cannot just, vanish in thin air and say that, my 9 to 5 is done. Now I don't have to see anything, right? So I feel like work-life balance does not exist, especially in the initial years of building a business. And I believe that I'm in my initial years. So yeah, you have to just go all in. You just can't be like, yeah, ho gaya. That's one. When it comes to personal relationships, right? I feel like you need like really understanding people if you want to run your own business, because I think I've lost a lot of people, lost a lot of friends because I don't have as much time. On weekends when everybody wants to chill, party, whatever, I have to deliver a client work.
I agree with that.
Right. I have to deliver. I can't go. It's not possible for me, right? But Do you have friends who will call you again the second weekend when you say no this weekend? That's what matters, right? When you say no, when you say I can't come this weekend, and then they are like, "Ha, theek hai na? We'll meet next weekend. It's fine." You need people like that. Only then it will work. Otherwise, though, your personal life is like shit. If you don't have people like that, if people keep telling you कि तू तो हमेशा busy रहती है, if they keep giving you sarcasm like that, कि oh you never have time, let's not ask her. If you have people like that, oh my god, your life is going to suck. But yeah, like,
Got it.
just have friends who understand what you do and respect. That's all.
Okay, got it. Also, one more thing here: how to say no, but that should sounds like yes.
To who? To friends?
Yeah, to friends.
Oh my god, that's very tough.
But yeah, how to deal with that?
I think just say it. I think what I do is I'm just always honest, and I will say it. I will not make up an excuse ki, oh, I'll see, or I'll, think about it. Just be honest. If you have the
Okay.
right people around you, they will understand. Just say, I have this client work, I cannot come. Maybe we'll catch up next weekend. I think
Okay.
that's all. And when the next weekend, when you meet them, maybe you get them sweets or chocolates or whatever. I think, yeah, that's all.
It's okay if you say no or if you say yes. Try to understand the things. Right? It's based upon the circumstances, right?
Correct.
How did AI change content creation? Is it easier or tougher?
AI. Good question. So AI has like literally transformed content creation, I feel, because now everybody can use ChatGPT and do whatever they want. But I think there is also a bright side to it where clients
Okay.
come to me and they are like, take extra money, but don't use ChatGPT.
Okay. Hey, also, one more point I would like to mention here. A couple of years back, generally LinkedIn is a place where all the techie, all the professionals used to speak with their own emotions, right? With their own emotions, or else with their own stories. But now, how it turned like two LLMs talking to each other. Have you got that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your take on this?
Definitely. Like you said, your first and second questions kind of answer each other. So I feel
Okay.
like because of AI, LinkedIn has become like a robot place where everybody is like using these very random robotic languages. But that's where you need us. That's where you need writers who can convey your emotions in the best way possible without sounding robotic. So either you and I think most founders and people like business owners have this problem where they want to be active on LinkedIn, where they want to talk about their story, but they don't have the time, right? So
Okay.
because they don't have the time, they might use ChatGPT, but again, it will sound robotic. What do you do?
Hmm.
So you hire a writer like me who will listen to you, who will take 2 hours of her life out,
Okay.
who will sit with you, who will listen to your stories, and who will write those stories in the best possible way for LinkedIn.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how it works.
Your top 2 clients you work with?
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
So I mean, because of contracts and stuff, it's not very easy to like kind of name them. But I feel like most
Okay.
of my clients are great. I can name a few though. So I work
Okay.
with this person called News with Navya. She's a climate action journalist.
Okay.
I work with her on the content for Instagram. I write scripts for her. We do strategy, and I think she's one person who I started working with I think a year ago, and my life has changed like drastically because I've gotten to meet the best set of people. I've gotten to travel around the world because of her, because of the kind of stories we do. So we talk a lot about India, ancient Indian practices that were like very sustainable, climate friendly.
Yeah.
Like that. So it's very interesting. I'm also traveling to Assam this month because of her. I'm accompanying her on a trip there where we are going to be
Okay.
exploring the local culture of Assam, and we are going to be doing stories there. So I feel like this is one client that I'm extremely grateful for and one person that I love working with. So yeah, that is also very important, right? To have clients that you love working with, that you're literally grateful for. So yeah.
Your life seems very happening. You are a writer, you travel so much, you organize events, you create content on social media. But behind all this, what does life really look like as a business owner?
It's extremely lonely, bro.
True. So So true.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I mean, even yesterday, matlab, finished my work at like 1 a.m. at night. I mean, I'm not saying I work till 1 a.m. every day, but it can
Okay.
fetch. So yesterday, I finished work at 1 a.m. I closed my laptop and then I looked around. There's nobody. Who will you talk to? So I feel like when you're a business owner or a freelancer, it can get so lonely. You don't know who to talk to. And yesterday I also wrote something. I do a lot of poetry, right? And because I was not able to understand how do I curate this feeling, I wrote something that when you've heard how loud silence is, you don't really care about how loud chaos can be. So yeah, I mean, it gets extremely lonely, but then I chose this. So I feel like I have to make peace with it. So I find my people, maybe, I go to events, I find my people, I write something, I watch something, I just make it work. But I can't deny that it gets extremely lonely and you have to be okay with it. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. I mean, personally also, I have faced this too.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of my friends used to ask during weekends, no? Yeah, come out. Yeah. A lot of weekends I said no. And the next day they start labeling me as some bore guy.
Yeah.
It's okay. Sometimes it's okay. Yeah, I mean, not only me, but the one who are in this journey, in this content creation, right? I mean, managing all these things on a one track. It's okay. People will understand at a certain time. It's okay.
We'll find our people. It's okay.
What's your definition of dreaming big? And how do you ensure that you turn them into reality?
I have this very beautiful quote that's in my bedroom also, which says that if your dreams don't scare you enough, they are not big enough. So I feel like, I always need to look for the stars. Otherwise, there's no point. Yeah, going to be on Earth for like 50-60 years maximum. Usme bhi if you don't dream big, what's the point? So yeah, like I say, dream of getting an Oscar award someday, or maybe dream of taking a
Okay.
Crazy. Matlab, I have this notebook where I write like very random dreams that I want to get clicked with Shah Rukh Khan. I want to get invited to an event in Mumbai. I do this, but wahi hai. Unless you dream that big, it will never come true. So yeah.
Yep. You should dream, actually.
Yeah.
First of all, yeah. You have 13K followers on Instagram, but your reels are shared by famous people. How does that work?
Right. I pay them. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, here not only famous, but also viewers as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah. How you got that million impressions?
Right. So my focus is never, at least on Instagram, right, with my profile, Gupta ji ki ladki is what my profile says. So my focus is never on increasing the number of followers. My focus is only on creating content that people will share. That's it.
Okay.
So when you take that approach, when you don't care about the followers and you only take that approach where you want to create content for your people, it will work. It will skyrocket. You just have to see that pattern. Ki, last time I used that hook in my reel, it worked really well. Let me use it again. Or let me use it this way. Just do that pattern recognition. I feel like that works really well. Also, I think yesterday I posted one video where I was breaking down this music video by Juice. He's a new singer, and he recently released a song called I forgot. So he recently released a new song, right? It's his second song after a first song which got viral. So I just made a breakdown of that song in my own words, what I think about it, right? And he happened to share it. That guy has like 1 million followers and he shared it on a story. He messaged me personally on Instagram saying, thank you for making this video. Yeah, I know, right? So it's crazy. I have followers. He has 1 million followers. He does not need to share my reel, but he did.
Yes.
Because maybe he felt like sharing it or it struck a chord with him. I don't know. So yeah, I just feel like create for your audience. Your audience will find you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it not only works for any reel. It might sounds with any kind of department, right? Any kind of field. Just do your work. Followers or viewers or the success, money, everything fall back to you at the right time.
And use your brain a little bit is what I would say. Because if I would have made this breakdown maybe previously, maybe it would not have
Okay.
worked. Abhi na,
Okay.
this song is trending everywhere. I saw it was on Spotify ka top 50 songs. It was trending like everywhere. So if you talk about something that's already trending, the chances of it working are higher.
Okay.
Right.
Why do you think personal brand is important in today's world?
I think personal branding is like the future of marketing. Because right now,
Hmm.
you take any founder, you take
Okay.
Ghazal Alak Mama Earth, you take, I think anybody at this point, you take Ritesh Agarwal from Oyo, everybody is, kind of focusing on their personal brand. Because when I say, for example, when I say Zomato, do you think the
Okay.
first thing that comes to your mind is Dipinder Goyal, right? When I
This is the
say,
founder.
yeah, when I
Yeah.
say Mama Earth, the first thing that comes to your mind is Ghazal Alag. So I feel like
Okay.
attaching a face to a brand not only helps you build trust towards your brand, but also helps you build like a brand loyalty.
Okay.
So I feel like it's very important, and that's exactly what I do right now. I help founders and brands attach a face to their brand to build trust among their users, so that they can. So whenever, for example, I want to buy skincare, the first brand that comes to my mind is Mamaearth. The first person that comes to my mind is Ghazal Alag, because I've kind of
Okay.
resonated with her brand so much. I know that she likes to eat something or that she likes to read something because she's talked about herself so much. So yeah, I think that really helps. Definitely very helpful if you can build a personal brand in the next 1 or 2 years.
If a college student or a working professional want to build their own brand,
Definitely.
yeah, from where they can start?
Just start. I feel like pehle to choose a platform that works best for you. And if you want to do it both on Instagram and LinkedIn, I think start talking about your journey in general. Like, for example, if you are a student who's picked up a degree, if you're doing, so for example, biotechnology engineering for that matter, just start maybe recording it in a way like day 1 of attending college, you're talking about your college, day 2 of attending. Now people know what you're doing, people know what your day 1, day 2, day 3 looks like. I'm not saying overshare everything, but talk about things that you feel other people will also resonate with, and they will help them. It will help them in some way. For example, on day 1 of your college, you faced something, you faced a problem, and you got out of it. Maybe share that journey. You'll be able to kind of build like a good brand.
Be yourself. Try to add a value. Also, these college students, they used to feel shy, right? To open their thoughts, to open their stories.
Right.
Not only on Insta, but in LinkedIn as well.
Right.
How to overcome from that fear?
Just think about this, that when Shah Rukh Khan started out, people must have told him that, what the hell are you doing? Imagine if he could have listened to them. Would you know Shah Rukh Khan today? No. Same with Virat Kohli. If people would have told him, I'm sure they must have told him, what the hell are you doing with your life? Who plays cricket? They must have told him. Imagine if he would have listened to them. Would he be Virat Kohli today? No. So all I mean to say is, people will say what they want to. You will have to become deaf, and you will have to do what you like to do. Only then you'll be able to, reach where you want to. When I started out, I feel everybody thought I was going to go down very bad, because freelancing, every second person is doing freelancing. What are they getting out of it? But you have to have that trust in you. You have to be let people say what they want to say. I will do what I want to do, and I will make something out of it. I will make myself proud. Do it for yourself, yeah. And just put yourself into it. I don't think anything else matters. And you can always
just do your work. Simple. A simple tagline from the beginning, right? Just do your work.
Just do your work. Just be yourself. And just don't care about the world. I don't think, don't care, just become deaf to everybody's judgment. Okay, if you want to say something, say it's fine. I'll do my work. Also,
regarding the health, right? Any suggestion, any tip that you want to add on?
I'm such a wrong person to be honest.
Okay.
I have a diet. I eat at a very random time. I don't know. At this point, I feel like my priority, and I need to change it. I am very guilty about it. I need to change that. But my work timings and sleep routines are very bad at this point. I really need to work on it. Avoid junk, do exercise. I think, that's all.
Okay, let's wrap this with one question. What would you advise for the students who want to achieve big in their life?
Number 1, put up a signboard in your bedroom that says, if you're not scared of your dreams are not big enough. Put this signboard up. Be so scared, like be scared of your dreams. Oh my God, how I'm going to achieve it? And then it's work for it. So
Okay.
yeah, I think just dream big. Yeah, I know a lot of when even in college, right? A lot of people will come and tell you, "Hey, what are you dreaming? This is not possible. You come from a small town. How will you even go there?" It's fine. Let them talk. Just believe in yourself. Just tell yourself every day, "I'll reach there one day." You know, it will take time, but I'll reach there one day. That's when you're halfway there. When you start dreaming, and yeah, I think just work towards what you want to do. Learn every day, learn something new every day. Listen to a lot of influential people. Listen to people who talk about motivation, who talk about their life story, how they overcame something to build what they do. Watch a lot of Bollywood movies where they cover real life stories. Like Bhag Milkha Bhag is one that I really like. Tambe is one movie which is very underrated, which is very nice. So watch movies like that. Get that inspiration. Ki yaar, if they could do it now, I can also do it. And yeah, I think you'll reach there.
Yeah. Also, for the ones who feel depressed by watching other people's success, for the ones, what would you like to advise?
I mean, I get depressed too. It's okay.
It's a common phase for everyone.
It's common, yeah. We live in a phase of social media where everybody's literally putting out their best wins there. I won this, I won that, I went to this big event, I got Ambani clapped for me, whatever. But I feel like you just need to know that everybody is running a different race, right?
Okay.
Maybe their end goal is to achieve something else. Your end goal is to achieve something else. And when you're not even in the same race, what are you even jealous of? It's fine. Let them run their race, clap for them, and then you run your race. No, it's fine. So yeah, it's pretty common. Everybody gets jealous. Everybody feels insecure of other people's wins. But I think that's just human. It's fine. You don't have to beat yourself for it.
Okay. Just do your work.
Just do your work. Thank you.
Priyam, thank you so much for not just answering these questions, but for listening to them and sharing such honest and clear insights. And to everyone who sent in questions, you made this episode truly yours. Also follow Priyam Gupta on LinkedIn, Gupta Ji Ka Ladki on Instagram. Okay. If you found this episode valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also share this to a friend and follow for more. See you in the next episode. Bye.